heel. Leave it. Leave it. Come on. Good. That's it. Good, good. Very nice. Good boy, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Sit. Sit. All right. This guy is really, really reactive with other dogs. He's one of those that puts on these overtures of being friendly, and he's not. He'll launch without any provocation. So when you're working him at a safe, controllable distance, okay? We're trying to maintain loose leash status. So essentially what we want to do is teach him, leave it, to ignore this guy, the presence of this guy, while he's stationary and he's moving, and then we'll have him stationary in the stay commands while he's moving. Make sense?
So, you gave Dan walking around.
Yes, I did. Stay. Leave it. Leave it. Good, good. Much better. Very nice. And he can default to the table, that's fine. They usually do it out of comfort because it gives them a sense of security. And again, anytime he's starting to pay attention, he's diverting his attention from you to the other dog, you're correcting that. Remember what we said last week? No eye stalking. In this situation where he is, like he's basically kind of going between, I want that dog, I want Peter, I want her, I want this and that. Again, practice those stationary here commands so that way we can get the dog to move off of, mentally move off of the object of his desire and back to focusing on you. You ready, Stan? Eye booger face, here. Good. No, here. Good. Sit. I nose it, huh? Good boy. You got boogers like crazy. Wow. That's some, nope, leave it. Let me see. Yay, good boy. Good dog. That way I can reward him for being right instead of punishing him for being wrong. Out, leave it. Good, good. Heel. Now, when he goes to move away, he knows what heel means. He's choosing not to do it. He's trying to fight through. Out. Out. Good. And I'm, using some pretty high levels, about a 25 or a 30. I'm continuing to get him to understand that this is not acceptable. I'm not going to fight with him. The more leash and collar pressure I put on him, the more resistant he's going to become. So basically, the decision has to be his. I'm applying enough indirect pressure for him to say, I don't like this anymore. Stand. Heel. Good. Good, good. Sit. Stay. Very nice. Stand here. No, here. Come here. Good. Heel. Good. Count. Yay. Sit. Good boy. That was very nice. I'm impressed. Yes, I am. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Okay, your turn. And again, you start tapping him there when he starts losing his mind. Out. Leave it. Good. Leave it. Before you have to create a conflict and start wrestling with that leash, if you know he's going to start looking at this other dog, start tapping him before he's got an opportunity. Take him out in between the trucks and bring him back. Let's do it that way. Come on. Here. Here. Nope. Here. Sit. Good doggy. Good. Yeah, he's been here 2.5 weeks. This guy.
He seems good.
Because I beat them daily. Leave it. So he's working on pretty high levels, this guy. He's really good. Yeah, I know, huh? I know. Don't put my hand in your mouth. Don't put my hand in your mouth. Out. Leave it. Good. Sit. No, no, here. 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 Stand. Here. Sit. Good. Nope. Here. Thank you. Good. Good. Sit. Very good. Yes. Good dog. Uh-huh. Yeah. You fuzzy monkey. You're a mess. You're a mess. Okay. See that? And basically, again, stay. Basically, what you want is for the dog to be fixated on you and not on the environment.
Right.
And in a situation where you have a dog who, you know, he's not really reactive anymore, but he's still very overly curious. And the thing is like I said before, when you allow an animal to eye stalk that object or animal or whatever it is, you're actually creating that cycle of frustration and anxiety. This guy, for the most part, is, I mean, he's gone through a whole litany of dogs that he actively dislikes. He's very crate brave. He's a bit of a resource guarder, and he has a tendency to be really, really defensive. And according to his owners, I believe he'd been attacked multiple times, so now his default is to attack first. You know, part of him really wants to be a friendly dog, but part of him is so scared that all he wants to do is just, you know, get off of me, stay away from me. Good, good.
How old is he?
I'm not sure. He's a mature adult, that's all I know. I can't remember. I think he's like a year-ish.
Okay.
He's not as old as this guy, but he's got all the makings of a bruiser. Good boy. You wouldn't think it looking at him, would you?
No, not at all.
Okay, good pup. Good job. I knows it. Good boy, fuzzy monkey.
You need a haircut, old
He
winner.
does. He does. That's not something we do. Is it? Is it? Good boy. Okay, take him off and go again. Leave it. Good pup. Now we're just going to trade places. Out. Heel. Heel. Good. And again, so it's less the wrestling match. Sit. Good. I'm not going to sit here and arm wrestle this dog. Okay? I'm tapping him through it with the e-collar and just forcing him to oblige my request. And that way I can set him up to succeed. Yeah, good doggy. Aha. Instead of punishing him. No, no, heel, sit, sit. Okay? Down. No, no. Down. All the way. Down. Stay. The hardest command is the down stay in an environment where a dog is really, really aroused, because we're forcing him not necessarily to submit, I don't like that language, but to allow himself to be vulnerable. There's a big distinction. So in a situation where we have a dog who's known to be reactive in a down, in the presence of another dog who has a tendency to nudge, we're asking a lot. We're asking a lot of both dogs. So now what we're going to do is have him do a down stay while you move him around, and then we'll have him do the down stay while we move him around. Okay? Stay. Stay on and keep moving. It's fluid. Good, good. That's okay. I mean, he can default up there. That's good. Good job. Now we're going to put him in the down stay.
Down.
Okay, don't keep repeating yourself. Apply the pressure. Tell him to stay. Loose leash. Again, you want to make sure that the dog understands he's got choices. Okay? You ready, Stan? Heel. Good pup. Get your head up. Good doggy. Here, bud. No. Stand. Heel. Up here. Let's go. I know. What's Peter doing? Weird stuff. Out. Heel. Good. Thank you. Good job. Here. Sit. No. Sit. Here. Come here. Sit. Good. Now we're going to do it on the ground. Make him down. Okay, don't wrap the leash in your hand. Remember what I showed you last week? Quiet. Just be quiet. Take him off the ground.
Heel.
Leave it. And again, Don't let him fixate because you're so, that nanosecond is an eternity to a dog. Good, good. Heel. Stop changing parameters. Leave it. Good, good. Nice job, big fella. Come on. Sit. Stay. 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 Because he's going to move. See what I said? Now I'm going to attack him all the way back. Okay. Good. Mindful. Normally I would leave him in a down stay, but because this is actually a test for him too, he's actually doing really well. Both of you are. But what you have to remember is before we switch dogs, we're going to bring down the crazy golden retriever. Before we switch dogs, don't wait until he's already engaged in the behavior. If you see him start to fixate, as soon as you see that head turn away from you, that's when you start tapping and turning. So that way he understands, oh, that's right, I have a higher obligation here. It's not about just satisfying my needs. Does that make sense? Okay. Very nice. What a good guy. Oh, you're such a good boy. Okay.